Hi vinyl community, Morten here. Today I thought I would enter a little contest. So Darryl, he is celebrating 1 year in the vinyl community and he's cooked up some questions for us to answer. Here are some stipulations, I suppose, for entering the contest. Be a subscriber to his channel. I am. Answer the 9 questions in your video and post the video. And let him know in the comments that you have posted your entry. So we'll get to that, and I will of course leave a link to his channel. He's got a great channel. Really enjoy it. Splendid guy. Won my contest. So I was able to ship off some Norwegian music there to the northern parts of Canada. That from one true north to the other true north, as I keep saying. Or do I say the other way around? I don't remember. Not wearing a cap today, by the way. I bought myself a little machine and got rid of my hair. Thought that would be a fun thing to do. Show a song lyric that has a unique, unusual, or strange word in it. So I mulled over that for a while and didn't really come to any good conclusions. I'm not a person who really remembers lyrics all that well, but I pulled out this one, Sigur Rós, Victory Rose. It's of course a band from Iceland. I have a tiny connection to them, and I mentioned that before. Sorry if I keep repeating myself about that. I went to a film college of sorts in Denmark, in a town called Ebeltoft, and there were a couple of Icelandic students there, and one of them was Georg Holm, who is the bass player in Sigur Rós. So I just thought I'd try and do this. Blå natt yfir himinin, blå natt yfir mer. Horf inn ut gluggan min med hendur, faller under kinn huggsum dagen min I dag og I gjær, which means blue night over the sky, blue night over me, look out the window, mine with hands, hidden under the cheek, let's think about my day, today and yesterday. And that was from Started Før on said album. So, next question or task if you like. Show a vinyl record pressing from your collection that is not from the country you live in. So that literally means give or take 6 or 7 out of my record collection, everything, because I live in Norway, I sometimes live in Denmark, but I have very, very little in the ways of Norwegian or Danish pressings, so of course I could just grab anything and it would be from, the UK or Germany, Netherlands, that place across the ocean, some Australian stuff. Do I have any New Zealand vinyl? No, I don't think. I think I showed this earlier, but this is Pink Floyd Animals. Yeah. And definitely not pressed in Norway. I found out many years later after I bought it in a secondhand record shop. It's actually from the Philippines, so that's kind of fun. Next one. If you are from Canada, show an album from a province that borders the one you live in. And the guys across the border there can do the same thing from a state, etc. However, the part that is relevant, if you are international, I'm international apparently, show a band or musician from your nation that has some sort of ties to Canada. Ooh, that was the difficult one. I think that delayed this video about 5 days or something. Very difficult to find any relations with Norwegian or any other Scandinavian artist for that matter doing something in Canada that I would either have or to show. But then I remembered something, and it's not a vinyl; it's a CD. But this is the Norwegian band De Lillos, known as one of the big four from the mid to late 80s in Norway, the biggest rock bands we had, and they're still around. Lars Lillo went to my school actually a few years ahead of me. We actually got him De Lillos to play at our school ball because he had been there. So this is the record Huske Glemme. And when Lars isn't with the De Lillos, he is either a solo artist or he sometimes tours with a Neil Young tribute band called Young Niels. And this album has a song called Neil Young. So there you are. Number 4. Show a music item paraphernalia from your collection. I've shown some records that have had signatures on them. I thought I'd grab this one. This is kind of a fun paraphernalia, but then I remembered, well, it's kind of a CD case in a way. So I got this 3D of 2D. I just thought I'd show you that. From Gorillaz. Number 5, show an 80s album. And I just felt that I had shown a few of the ones that I really like not that long ago. So I grabbed this one. It's from 1981 and it's George Harrison, Somewhere in England. Now, I don't think history or even the present day treated this album very well. I don't think he handled it very well. So his last album, he sort of told everyone it was going to be his last, or it sort of would have gone troppo. Of course, it has the wonderful tribute to John Lennon on it, which I now can't remember the name of. Yeah, all those years ago. I think this is a really good George Harrison album. One thing I'm very fond about when it comes to this, I bought this not in 81, but I got some money from my dad one day. We were out on a Saturday and I grabbed this one. And I like this in particular also because it's got the original album cover on it. And if you grab later days CDs, and I assume later day vinyl pressings, it's got what he originally wanted. And I'm not a big fan of them doing that because I feel like yes, you didn't get your will back then, and then the record releases, and that's how people from my age might remember it. And then time passes, and either the artist dies or something else happens, and then they go back and re-release it with whatever cover they were wanting to release back then, like with Beggar's Banquet. I know a lot of people love the toilet picture, and I don't really like it. I like the original RSVP and all that. But so yeah, so this is him in front of a painting of a piece of sidewalk and street somewhere in England. I love this. Number 6 is discuss a struggle or challenge of collecting music. So Darryl, of course, lives up very far north in Canada, in Ontario, on a town which I think is on the estuary or just before the estuary of a river that ends up in Hudson Bay. There are no active roads connecting this town to the rest of Canada. There are trains, so you drive your car onto a train, and then after I don't remember how many hours, but quite a lot of time. You drive off the train, and then you can drive to other cities. And there's there's an airport and stuff like that. But I mean, I assume that means that there are also less to nothing in the way of places to shop for records in his town. So my struggle as it is, well, Norway really unfortunately got on the let's throw all physical media out of the window and start streaming everything and not buy movies anymore, etc., etc., etc. To such an extent that Oslo is the capital of Norway, and the city proper, I think, is pushing 800,000 people now. And with the greater Oslo area, we have, let's say, roughly 1.5 million people. We have 3 record shops in the city of Oslo. We have Big Dipper, which is a wonderful vinyl record shop. And then we have Platekompaniet, which is the last physical store of a chain that had like up to, at some stage, I think was it 27 record shops or something like that. And then we have Rock and Rolls, which is the really great second-hand record shop. But that's it. And Platekompaniet is the only one of these who sell in any quantities, new CDs if you want that as well. And that's it, pretty much. So you think, well, you could order online. Yes, you can. You can order online from them. If you order online from any other countries, Norway is not a member of the European Union. And every time you order anything from outside, you have to go to the post office and give your money away for something you already paid for in the form of VAT, customs charges, and handling fees, which is a real pisser. So when I go to Denmark, what I've done up through the years is that I bought a lot of records online and had them shipped there from the UK. But then we got Brexit, and there are no record stores anywhere near where I live in Denmark. So it tends to be only online stuff. But so I guess that's sort of my struggle, and also I'm running out of play space, and money is a problem and all that. So, but. That's my story. Living, I think the relatively same thing for me in my country. I think I would have to live on Spitsbergen or something, but I don't know if the vast ocean of forests surrounding Darryl and the vast oceans of the North Atlantic it translates to the same thing, but it would be something like that. Name a grail or sought out album you would like to get in 2025. So I'm currently not really in that frame of mind. I know, of course, there are grails that I would like to get. Yeah, because I'm currently not buying any music, and therefore also I don't feel like there's any point in me trying to look up stuff that I really want. I would love that much hated Weezer album on vinyl, so I could complete my my Weezer studio album collection. I would love the 2, soon to be 3, but I would love the 2 Manic Street Preachers studio albums I don't have on vinyl. And I would love, and that doesn't have to be a grail. I would, in any of these cases, I would want a repressing. That would be fine. So I would really also like Alice in Chains Tripod to get a re-release, because that would complete my, Alice in Chains from their original years. And I got 2 Prefab Sprout studio albums I don't have. One of them has never been released on vinyl. So yeah, that's sort of what I guess. I like that one deluxe edition of the Doors albums that was released that I didn't get. And also I would have liked them to have released Strange Days in the same format, but they skipped that one for some reason. But I've said that in lots of videos, so yeah, that's what I can remember for now. Show an album people might be surprised that you own. Yeah, so I hate rap music and hip hop more or less entirely with a passion. I do like some stuff that might be adjacent, like Gorillaz, but all in all, people would mostly be surprised that if I had any hip hop music, and I have a couple, and people would go, "Well, I thought you said you hated hip hop," but I don't hate. I don't hate the Beastie Boys. I love the Beastie Boys. So there you are. Don't have all their stuff on vinyl. I have their two first on the vinyl that came out when it came out, when I bought them. And this lovely thing from the now no longer subscribed to or relevant to someone who lives outside of North America. Vinyl Me Please. The last task is to shout out a VC, sorry, a non-VC YouTube channel, a channel that you like that doesn't have anything to do necessarily with the vinyl community. Sorry, Garage Geek, you are in the VC. I thought I mentioned Kinging It, because I love those two. It's a lovely Welsh couple who travel around the world. Well, now they're rebuilding a house they bought in Scotland, and of course, you guys who know me know that I love Welsh people. But they have tens of thousands of subscribers. So this is I will mention this channel because I don't drink beer anymore, so I don't watch the channel that much, but I get nostalgic and I love the guy. It's called Master of Hoppets. Is it Peter from Aalborg in Denmark. I think he started out as a journalist student. He's been to America a lot. Then he got into craft beer. He worked at a lovely craft beer shop in Aalborg that doesn't exist anymore, I'm afraid. And then he started working for Søgaards Bryghus, and they helped him get an education in brewing. And now he is a brewer at a brewery which won title of Brewery of the Year just now, I think, in Denmark, called Bad Seed. And I think Alex from Beer and Wine also knows this channel. But check out Master of Hoppets. And he's actually influenced me to listen to some heavy metal music I wouldn't have discovered. Because he actually broods with some of these heavy metal guys, some Swedish ones. So anyway, yeah, guys. Please, if you're watching this, head over to Darryl's channel. You'll notice right away he has the best intro music in the VC, and he makes lovely videos. And the price, well, you could either, if you win, ask for what I think he deemed a random selection of CDs, or you can ask him to get filmed as he throws himself into a snow drive, pile of snow, drift of snow. Well, some object that is hilly, like full of snow, that he'll fling himself into. Thank you guys for watching. Please head over to Darryl's channel and please click like. That helps my channel, or subscribe. That makes me happy. See you in another video.